Hello and welcome to the next installment of my Docker tutorial series. In this video, we are going to explore Docker network. We will be learning the networking concepts in Docker and explore the bridge network, the host network, and the none network. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into the video. So if we talk about networking in Docker, bridge network is the default networking mode provided by Docker. Bridge network allows two standalone containers or multiple standalone containers running on the same host to interact with each other. So suppose this is our host and we are having multiple containers on top of that, and these containers want to interact with each other, then these containers can interact using the bridge network. Bridge networks are of two types. One is the user defined bridge network and the other is the default Docker bridge network. Default network is created by Docker itself, and the user defined network can be created by the user as per his need. So if we talk about a Docker container, it has two types of network interface. One is the loopback interface and the other is the private interface. So loopback interface has the responsibility to handle the loopback IP, that is the 127.0.0.1, and this private interface has the responsibility to reach out to the outer network. So the private network will interact with the physical network in order to reach out to the outer world. So the Docker provides a software layer in between, which is known as the bridge network. And this bridge network installs a set of rules on the host machine for the isolation of the networking of our container. So there are two types of bridge networks. First is the default bridge network that is created by the Docker, and the other is the user defined network, which a user creates as per his own need. So if we are creating two different bridge networks and our containers lie into different networks, these two containers will not be able to interact with each other. If our containers are lying on two different networks, they won't be able to interact with each other. It is very important for our containers to be in the same network in order to connect with each other. If our containers are lying on two different networks, they won't be able to connect to each other. So we have seen the bridge networks, which provide a software interface between the private interface and the physical network. The other type of networking mode in Docker is the host network. So as in bridge network, we are having a software layer in between, which covers the flow of traffic and also maintains the network isolation of our container. In host networking mode, the private interface of the container is tightly coupled with the physical network. So if we are running a container in host networking mode, the software will behave in such a way that it is running inside a host, not on the container. So till now we have covered the concepts of the Docker network. So let's go ahead and see Docker network in action. So I am going to the terminal and I am writing docker network ls. This will provide me the list of all the Docker networks. So as I can see the list of all the Docker networks, and here I can see the drivers that are used to create a network. So there are three types of network: bridge, host, and null. We will go through all of them one by one. So as we know that the bridge network is the default network provided by the Docker. So if I run a container without providing any network information, it will be using the bridge networks. So if I create a new container, if I run a new container and I'm using the copy of Alpine Linux, and if I execute this command and if I run docker ps now, I can see my container is running and the name is net_test. If I go ahead and inspect this, so docker inspect container ID, in the network settings I can see that the network is the bridge. By default, Docker has connected our container to the bridge network. Now if we go ahead and create a new container and without specifying any network interface, the next container will also be connected to the bridge network, the default bridge network. So this is our new container, and if I go ahead and inspect this thing, so I go and docker inspect the container ID of the new container. So here we can see the network ID of our previous container and the network ID of our new container is same because they are connected to the same default bridge network. And as these containers are connected to the same network, they will be able to interact with each other. They should be able to connect with each other. So if I go inside one of our container, so I will use docker exec-it container IDSH, and as we know the IP address of the other container, so I will copy the IP address of the container 1, and if I try to ping that, I will be getting a response. So I am able to connect these two containers because they are connected to the same network. So now let's go ahead and create our own network. So I will use docker network create command. So docker network create -- driver to specify the name of the driver we want to use. So for this example, I am going to use the bridge driver and followed by the name of the network. So here I am going to name my network test_network. Command is successfully executed, and here we have specified the driver to be the bridge and the name of the network is the test network 1. So if we go ahead and run docker network ls to get the list of all the network on our system, we can see that our network is successfully created and it is using the bridge driver. So now let's go ahead and create a new container and ask our container to use this network for the connection. So I will use the same command docker run, and here I will specify the name of the network using the -- network. So -- network, and the name of the network is test network 1, and I will also rename the container as nettest_3. I will go ahead and run the command. Now I will go and run docker ps. So I can see our container is running, and if I go ahead and inspect this container, so docker inspect container ID, we can see that our container is connected to the test network 1 and the network ID is different, and try to connect from the previous container, we are not getting the response. So what we have seen till now? We have seen till now that the two containers that are connected to the same network will be able to connect with each other, and the two containers that are connected to different networks will not be able to connect with each other. So it is very important for our containers to be in the same network in order to connect with each other. So now let's go ahead and explore the host network. So I am using the EC2 virtual machine for the demo of the host networking mode, as host networking mode does not work on the Mac systems. So this is the terminal of my EC2 instance. So in order to run a container using the host network mode, I will run docker run -dit -network, and the driver is host, and I will running the image of a Nginx. So as we are running the copy of a Nginx, and Nginx runs default on the port number 80, and as we are using the network mode as host, the Nginx will behave in such a way as it is running on the actual host instead of running inside a container. So if we go ahead and run the command, and if we run docker ps, we can see the container ID here, and we haven't specified the port binding here. So if we make a curl to the local host, we will be getting the response from the Nginx software. So as we are using the host networking mode for our container, the Nginx is behaving in such a way as it is running on the host, not inside the container. So now let's go ahead and explore the none network. So none network is the other way of saying that we are running a container in an offline mode. So if I go and run docker run -dit -network, and the network driver is none, and I am running Alpine. So if I go and run docker ps now, so our container is running. If I go and inspect our container, so I can see that it is connected none network and no IP has been allocated to our container. So if I go ahead and run this command, if I am going to execute IP link show inside our container, and here I can see that our container is connected to the local interface only. No private interface has been allotted to our container, and without that private interface, our container will not be able to interact with the outer world. So our container is running in the offline mode.